5, 4, 4, 10 touches, it's a point. Then you're creating the intensity, the pressure. They must get used to play under that pressure. Because there's a target, there's a focus. You want to get to the point, want to get to achieve. And then further, then you modify. Say you're playing, what's your name? Say Tom is coaching the under 14s. Tom is coaching the under 14s, right? Maybe not under 14. Let's say under 12. Under 12 is a transition from mini netball to full court netball, am I right?
Under 10.
Under 10 is a transition, right? Now, how I start my under 10s. I used to coach my under 10s at St. Catherine High School, primary. The one somewhere in Pakistan, right? For religious purposes, they had to play with their heads on, right? Now, playing an under 10. Once she runs a bit faster, the head goes down. The ball must be fetched. You have to get into their skills for you to understand it, right? Now you can't throw them on a big field like this. It's too much, right? I cut my cord. Go this way. My pose, yeah? So you adjust the size. You adjust the size, and that size allows you to have a reasonable time to interact with them. Number one. And number two, the size allows them to touch the ball more often than they would on a long. Because you know with the juniors, the wing defense can only touch it once, the entire 10 minutes. But if you've got that space, if you reduce the space, then they're able to touch the ball more often than you can stop them. No, play here, depending on your own strategy, how you want them to play. Am I right? Right. And then your coaching points, obviously. Sometimes when you draw your own coaching play, there is some English that you fail to understand yourself. Am I right? What did I want you to say? Are you with me? Now, when you say that to a player, will the player understand? Are you with me? Then you mark that as one of your coaching points. Areas that you want to emphasize to them. You mark them, right? If you see them executing them perfectly, lovely. Are you with me? If you see them struggling, then you stop them and explain to them. And explain to them, and it flows. Explain to them, and it flows, and you love it. Spoken about the questions. Now, after I've done the questions, now you can see your kids are now flowing. Then throw them on the big pitch. Now you've got your team working. What are your experiences? Let's talk to this. When you came to right? What are your experiences with your teams? If you have a team, if you don't have a team, you're going to have a team, then you should be encouraged to have a team. What do you think? What do you think? What are your experiences? How do you put your team on?